to the Leomatic Show. And today we're showing off
Lockdown, who somehow showed up on Robots in Disguise after his very difficult time in Age of Extinction. He is somehow shown up on the cartoon, and I'm not quite sure where the timeline fits in with any of that stuff, but this is another Takara Tomy toy.
And this one is snip free.
Alright, well, let's bust this thing open and see what's inside.
Yeah, guys, this is kind of taped a little bit. Yeah, this is taped.
Okay, you need me to help with the tape?
Woo!
Okay, guys, and we'll take a look at this box in a little bit here, but you can see it's TV-15, Lockdown, Deluxe Class. And, you know, honestly, I like his face sculpt in this better than I liked it in the movie.
Here's instructions to Crying Man.
Leo's found the destructions in the crying guy, and we'll take a look at that also. Once we get that, out of there. We have a super wax table, guys. They're with the box. We'll get all that stuff so you guys can check it out here momentarily.
There's tape on the back.
More tape, guys. So
I guess Mr. Scissors has to help out.
Okay, Mr. Scissors to the rescue again. Okay, guys, and there we are. The tape has been dismantled, more or less. Leomatic is. So this is really cool, guys. There's no Leo's right. There are no snips. And what they do.
Look at his weapon.
Oh, that's pretty cool. We'll take a look at that also. So guys, we're going to take a look here at the packaging here real quick. Okay guys, so he is super, super tall for a deluxe class. Possibly this might even be a Voyager because that's just like crazy tall for deluxe. But guys, let's look through the packaging real quick. As you can see, we have the two halves of the figure where he just lays in here. So this is totally a plastic prison sort of thing, almost like a Iron Maiden-y effect almost, and this is a lot, well, it's sort of easier with snips. You see it's taped right along the edge in here, so once you get that out, he just pops free without having to go through a million snips. Takara's packaging, this is just a lot more packaging, so what does this mean? It means it fills up the recycle bin much faster. So I personally prefer the ones from Hasbro myself, but this is cool too. Okay guys, so here's the box, TV-15 Takara Tomy. Okay, and the front of the box we have him in vehicle mood, sorry for the glare. And we also have over here various stages of his transformation, apparently. This guy is super, super tall. There's no class on it. There's the Transformers channel, which apparently is where he shows up in Japan. And you can see, you can download, this is a game I think you can download. You can scan this guy in also. If any of you guys know Japanese, you guys can pause the video and read the screen. I don't, so we're moving on. And here he is, a hook for a hand. What? No, not really. It's actually his weapon. I don't know what that weapon is. A grapple maybe of some kind.
That's true.
And let's see here. So there's the rest of this box. The packaging is really colorful. This is gigantic packaging though.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get rid of that, and let's see. Let's take a look at this last thing, which is the literature, as it were, that came with. Okay, and let's get that out of there. And that too. Plastic bag. Guys, this is my favorite part. This is such a well-made plastic bag. Look at this. It's got air holes, so whatever's in there can breathe. Can you see Leo? Guys, look at Leo through the air hole. Oh, there's Lockdown. There's Leo's hand. Okay, moving right along. This is...
oh, look at his weapon.
Oh, you got it all sorted out. Leo's got his weapon figured out, guys. We'll take a look at that momentarily. After I finish blabbing on. Okay, this is all on the box too. Okay, guys, here is where it goes through every single one of the Transformers available. We really like Roblox and Gregover. And hopefully at somewhere along the lines, those two will also be coming in. So guys, keep an eye out for reviews for those at some point. I don't know when that'll be. And then there's a guy named Phantom Jaw here. Phantom Jaw looks to me a transformation a lot like Steel Jaw. In fact, that probably is Steel Jaw. That's kind of cool. Okay, so see you later. And then here is the Destructions. And these Destructions are all in Japanese, but it's all pictures, so I guess that's kind of nice. And there's not any English on this to be found. So
Phantom Jaw.
We might have to look this up on the Takara site. So guys, you can see the video title to see what class he actually is. To me, it looks more like Deluxe, but that is like, look at how tall that thing is. That's like insanely tall for Deluxe class.
So basically, there's a plug, and there's a plug on the gun, and you can plug it in. See, there's the wall.
Oh, okay.
There's the plug on this thing.
That's a cool weapon system.
Get it on, and then this is what it looks like. So
I wonder if he is Voyager, dude. Do you think? Because we had Lockdown Deluxe class, or not Lockdown, we had Knockout Deluxe class, and he's considerably shorter than that. Okay, guys, so we're wondering if he might be Voyager class because he's considerably taller than I almost said Lockdown again. the Knockout figure we have, he's Deluxe class, quite a lot shorter even in robot mood. But it could just be the differences in molds to it. We don't have any other figures from this line from Takara, so we're not 100%. We'll look it up.
We actually do have Blood and the Knockout. He's from Takara.
Yeah, but he's definitely Deluxe class, and he, like I said, he's way shorter than this guy. So we're gonna have to probably just look on Takara's website, guys. You can look at the title of the video. At this point, we don't know, but you guys will probably know because you'll be able to read it before you click on it, of course. And here goes Leo with the transformation.
First, I think we need to take off his weapon.
You have the weapons? Okay, so here's the tension joint that apparently has already come off. And guys, this forms his hood scoop for vehicle mood. And let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, as a hood scoop, it looks pretty good. Oh, and there's, what is this? There's rockets in here? Oh yeah, there is. Guys, you can have blasters under the hood scoop here, as you can see. Pretty decent detail in here. The hood scoop pivots. Oh, maybe it's supposed to go like this, huh? And then you can see where Leo's plugs in here. This is the actual weapon part, which I think folds in. So you can just drop it right on the car. And there you go. There's the hood scoop. Okay.
This is a really simple transformation.
Oh yeah, it is. Look guys, Leo almost has it done, in fact. Oh. So it looks like there's just some sliding and pivoting. This is interesting that they chose to make his legs that long.
Yeah, it's really kind of interesting, and I don't know why they just made it look like that.
It's an intriguing design.
This is a really simple, like I said.
So there's just one rotation you guys have to make in there. This one is really easy to see the car shape, and Leo's just notching in the back of it right now. It's got some good notch points back there, guys. I am kind of impressed how there's a lot of different panels, but I'm kind of impressed how they came up with vehicle mood on this particular vehicle. The robot mode I'm a little bit less in love with, I think, but so far so good on the vehicle part of it. Okay guys, so this just snaps together really hard. So it's not difficult to do, like Leo was saying, it comes together super duper hard, and we got to figure out what that piece is for over there. And he's unique in car mode, guys. Personally, I think he looks way better in car mode.
You can take this off, look.
Oh, you can take the scoop off. Looks silly without it, but I guess you can.
That's pretty cool. And you can get these out really easy.
Yeah, the guns, yep. So guys, we don't know what that other piece goes to. We're going to have to just keep our eye out for this. Actually, I think I know. Let's see the back of this real quick. And yeah, it goes back here. It's part of the airfoils. Okay, guys, there it is. Oh, you know what I love about the back of this, dude?
What?
Color! It's the wrong color, but it's still color.
That's for real.
It's like Lockdown just doesn't care. He's gonna have green taillights.
Look at this.
Which is whoa, that's a cool idea, guys. Can you see that? There you go. Wow, that's nifty. So Leo pulled out the hook in the front of it, as you guys can probably see, and it's really Road Warrior-ish. This looks like a actual Road Warrior car, and not. It's vaguely like an old Stingray Corvette, like from the 70s maybe, but it's interesting. It's an interesting looking car. Guys, I like it a lot. There's spikes on the roof. That's really cool.
And you can take the gun off.
And yeah, you can take the gun and the air scoop off, which you probably wouldn't actually want to do. But so yeah, that's it just goes together really stiffly. That's the one part of this is that just it like when you get it together, guys, you know it's together because you have to really exert a little bit of pressure to do that.
Let's transform it into robot mode.
Okay. So robot mode, apparently you take the scoop off. No, I think you have to take that whole section comes off, dude. Oh, you gotta, okay.
Oh, see, it just does this.
Yeah, so guys, it just fits into, there's a little slot in the back that it fits into. I didn't know that slot pivoted though, so that's good. It just, you guys heard me before a little bit there. This thing just goes together so hard. And we're used to the Hasbro toys that will fall apart if you look at them wrong. So, and this one's already lost a piece too. So I'm just wondering, hopefully that we don't break something during a review that I can't fix. So we've never done that in a video so far yet, guys, and hopefully we will not at any point.
I guess Lockdown needs to have his turn, but it doesn't want to be turned.
So to take this apart, guys, you basically just, so you can see there's a whole bunch of peg holes here. Just unpeg everything back here, and then you can see he just rotates like so.
But his legs are not rotating the way.
And then I think these are his arms.
Alright.
And there it is.
But, see? Look at this.
That's not how you do it. Put them all the way flat. No. His feet take a little bit of adjusting to understand, right? He's so tall that like he topples over super easy if you don't get everything sorted out. So, but again, not a lot to this figure. He's pretty basic. In fact, let me just see how many steps it has. So this is 11 steps, and 3 of them have to do with the actual hood scoop. So if that tells you guys anything,
look at this.
Yeah, and there he is, guys. There he is. Let's take a close-up look at him in robot mood.
Can I just?
Hi, guys. Oh. All right, guys, and there's his face sculpt. You can see he has 2 different colored eyes. One's red, the other, well, actually I think they're both supposed to be red. Oh, you can light this guy. Okay, guys, so let's see what happens when we light it. Oh, see, I told you guys, 2 different colored eyes. One's green, one's red. That's cool, huh? Wow, okay. Alright, guys, so let's take a look at him in robot mood. As you can see, he is all legs. Very little torso. But his arms and stuff are so gangly that it works. He's very stable figure. Let me move him back so you guys can see. See, he's actually leaning forwards right now. Still very stable. And coloration on his legs and his feet I think is pretty good. His legs just look overly long like this. And there's not really a way of fixing that. From the side, not too bad. And from the back, not bad either. I'm not in love with his face sculpt, but I think overall he looks pretty good as robot mode, just for how he all kind of blends together. And so one of the things I like about these Takaras is, look at this. These the actual things where you slot it in are fantastic. Look at this. This is super stable. The gun would have fallen off a whole bunch of times. Look at, I mean, I'm hitting it
Still.
with the flashlight. And guys, this would have popped off well before if it was a Hasbro. So, guys, I'm pretty happy with that. And
this is pretty.
he's very stable. There's his base. He's cool. This is a cool figure. I like this one a lot. We don't have one that looks like this, so I'm pretty pleased with this. So to take him off, we just take the gun away. No gun for you, mister. And then from there, we just start folding up the arms. This part will,
transformation?
yes. So this part will make the back of the vehicle, and you can see here is the headlights for the front up here. So this one we actually need to rotate in, so we'll just do that now. And then this will come up and over like so. This will come up and over like so. And guys, it is at this point almost done. So we'll put the hands inside. Hands inside. So you guys can see there's notch points here, and you can see how this needs to go together. So we just basically rotate it, and we're going to drop it down here in a second. We don't need to do that quite yet, so we'll start putting this together here in the back. Take a look at him as we do this. And so this will fit into this part. We need to get this over, however, and let's do that now. Okay, guys, so they need to come over, but I'm missing a step here. His head actually, as Leo so nicely showed me, goes in here. So what's the good part about that, guys? He can actually see kind of where he's driving, except for he's kind of looking up at the sky. So I guess he can see airplanes if there's any of those. All right, guys.
Oh, that looks pretty nice. Airplane watching.
So we need to pull these
cloud
back.
watching.
And
Let's do cloud watching.
yeah, let's do it.
Or if he's doing
So we're
cloud
just gonna have to rotate these around to get this to the point where you can pull this over here. So it's gonna come in and just like this, and then together there it will tuck together like so. And some of these are a little bit loose from the earlier handling of this. And so basically from here we just shove the body panel back together here, if it will cooperate and do that. Oh yeah, we gotta get this out of the way first. Okay, so get the headlight out of the way, then shove that panel back together. This headlight, get this out of the way, shove that back together.
And I actually, this is kind of hard, but
And so
I'll put the motor in so you can take a closer look.
okay, so and you can see this is going to need to go in together. Now these joints go together super rough, as you can see in the back here. So they will line up, but they don't go together very easily. So you can see where the peg holes are right there. So I think it's easier to do one side at a time. So just line up the two peg holes.
Put those in.
And put those in.
And then
on the other side.
And you can plug those together, and now I'll make the back.
Line up the other side.
You better put that back in.
Plug those together.
Or it won't roll as good.
Oh yeah, the chest. So you gotta get the chest so it stays in there. Leo's right. Okay, guys. So now we have this together. We can just plug the two halves together.
Yeah.
So.
That's pretty much it.
And then just snap, crackle, pop this baby together. As you can see, he's missing a huge part of the front. I wonder what goes there. Look, there's a notch hole. Ah! Here is the peg hole that Leo is having. And Leo, how does that go in?
So, basically, see that little hole?
So you guys can do this. You see what he just did? He just put it towards the sky, and you can drop that right in. Maybe. Okay, like so. And bring it down.
Then it just notches in with these two parts, and that's pretty much it.
Bring it around, pass it around, and there we go, guys. We have a blown, like I said, very, I guess it's closer to a Corvette Stingray than anything else, but you can see Mad Max stuff all over. Here we have spiky center caps. on the wheels. We have exhaust headers coming out the back, although they don't actually attach to anything. We have spikes on the roof. That's cool. We've got a really, I mean, black and silver. You got spikes up here in the bumper, guys. This is a rad, guys. I really like this, and you can either have this down or this up. Doesn't matter. It looks okay either way. It doesn't really matter as far as the transformation goes. I like to have them up to make it a little bit more compact, but you could put those airfoils down. So have a little rear spoiler effect, and you can see where it notches right in there. And then of course, if you guys want guns, because what would be a Mad Max vehicle without guns? You can just, you don't necessarily need to do that. You can see this figure's sticky, and there's another notch point right there. Drops in, and you can even have it pointy back at the cab, which would make really zero sense, but so there it is, guys. Here he is with gun mood and everything. So to transform him back, guys, let's whip through that real quick.
Can I take that off?
Yeah, the first thing you do is split the front a little bit so you can get this up, and Leo's going to take it out and show you guys that. Okay, then from there we just kind of detach. I like to just detach all these parts here, so I just kind of untab them. Okay, and this will come up like so, and this will spin around, so you have to rotate this. These are his armies, so those come down, and you can fold out his fists. So this comes over, rotates around, fold out his fisties. Oh, and guys, look at this hand sculpt. That's really good, actually. Okay, so there's that, and then we need to get his head out of his prison here. So we just come to the back and pop his head up. Okay, so here he is, and extend the legs, and these are a little sticky. I guess you don't actually need to do that. You guys can extend the legs, not extend the legs. Okay, Leo's trying to light his eyes. Okay, and from there, the last thing we really need to do is his foots, so we just bring these forward. And there he is, standing in robot mood. And he's ice skating! Did you guys see that? Yeah, let's check this out, watch. Whee! Oh, there he toppled. Topolina. It's a little hard to light that figure, as you can see from Leo back there. I had to just downlight it and hope for the best, but it's really, really subtle too. But guys, Leo, I don't know, I think this is a great figure. I would say this is the equal to that Knockout, and Knockout had an obvious advantage because he came from the Prime line. This thing though is fantastic. I really, really like this figure a lot. This thing seems like it's going to be somewhat of a hammer as far as transforming back and forth. We don't have anything else that looks like that in car mood. In the robot mode, I'm not super in love with, just because the visuals, I don't think they're all that great of this guy. And guys, if you don't extend him out all the way, I think actually he looks better. It definitely looks more like car parts, but I think it also works better.
Whoa.
Whee! Skating! Did you guys see that? All the way back to Leo. That's what a nicely waxed table will get you guys. So,
okay.
You have to do it off the table. Okay, guys, so he's a lot of fun, guys. He's very stable,
actually,
as you guys can see.
I figured out something. That his Decepticon symbol circle is colorful.
Yeah, you can. So when you scan the end of the game, it's got some good colors in it. So, guys, Leo, what do you think of this figure? Is this good?
Yeah.
You like this guy? Okay.
More ice skating.
Okay, more ice skating. So, what do you think? Do you like him? Guys, he looks way better if you don't extend his legs. So, if it were me, I would display him like that without extending his legs.
I would display him as, look at this.
And you can see that Leo did the actual extra step there, where you kind of bend down that headlight part and kind of do that. But like I said, I think he gets too leggy. He's too leggy for me, so I left it just the other way. But as you guys can see, what Leo just did here, he just took this part and folded it down and then extended the leg. But to me, it makes him way too leggy like that. I don't know.
Ice skating, and he makes him a better ice skater.
It makes it better if he's not as tall. Yes, that's true. Now that he's tall, he's
better ice skater.
He's considerably less stable now. Anyway, guys, so I say get this figure, Leo.
Yes.
You guys are gonna have to bring it in from probably from one of the shipping outlets.
Oh look, his leg's getting short.
Either Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, something like that. And guys, definitely get this thing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. We definitely appreciate you guys stopping by.
More ice skating.
Checking things out. If you guys like the video, please give us the old thumbs up.
Whoa!
Hit the old red subscribe button if you've not done so already. And if you guys would like to be notified.
I just bumped my head on the ice.
Oh, he bonked his head on the ice, guys. If you guys would like to be notified of reviews and content as it becomes available, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. Or, guys, you can just follow us on Twitter, and any changes to the channel, any updates are there right after that. And guys, leave us a comment. Do you guys like this figure? Have you seen cartoons with this figure, maybe on YouTube or somewhere else? Is this something you guys are looking at getting? I think he's awesome, guys. He's a great addition to anybody's collection, including the Robots in Disguise. As far as lockdowns, I think I actually like this one a little bit better than I like the Age of Extinction lockdown. Just because I think this is a really cool and unique sort of thing. But anyway, guys, leave us a comment, let us know about that, and we will see you all next time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.